Once upon a dungeon master. Let's get in the game, folks. This is going to be easy. Dungeon master part of this strategy falls into a column that's somewhere on this tape and may be a bonus issue that I just issued out. I could go back in time and find the footage and then add it to this compilation of Jettison gone by. This sort of undiscriminating marketplace that was the easy way for me to find out. But I want to know how proud I am of these individuals. They just funded the whole world. The whole world can eat now because football players play. And I like that they make so much money that now there's more money in the world. And we like the fact that we like money and we're going to be okay with a paycheck or two for this, because we gotta beat the shit out of each other on the field, man. You kidding? Said no one ever? Come on now. We play an even game. So this play is called the Whamdungus. It throws down the middle to the left and is caught down at the end zone. And he gets up and he's about to go to Dixie School of Wind. Dixie Secret Land. Winn-Dixieland Secret. Now, if he's throwing a ball here and this is a torch, and I'm definitely using this footage I got of these football games, you'd never believe it, in Dungeon Master. I mean, I knew there was a Coliseum and I knew there was an arena, and I knew we had the mirror torch to look into the cave that we're at this dungeon within underground. See, they're playing underground. You can't see the top of this. The cameras never go up and point up. You can't have that in a live-action football game. They're booming down upon them, and it does go straight forth. And we can almost see that linebacker look forward to the next throw. I don't know why this guy's... Oh, he's bombing it. He's bombing it. He's doing it. Oh, he's all right. He's all right. Yeah. All right, now, that was one of those word passes, was it? No word passes. I think word passes are the extinction of the internet. They're such think thrills that you can't get any work done because all you do is listen to word pattern football. Word, pattern, word. All right, now, what are we doing? We are hugging, yes. Tonight we are young. Oh, how I linger on. How I dwell upon knocking the commercial on. We knocked out of orbit. Hang on. Just what I would do for Dixieland. Now, in this end zone, there are these freaking Black Panthers. And the Black Panthers are actually an organization that helps children's hospitals feel better. And they're going to be from now on, aren't they? You gotta donate to Black children's hospitals, and then you can be a Black Panther. That's one of the charities you have to support. No, I'm kidding. You can do what you want. It's America. Come on now. You're the Panthers, the team. You take it too seriously. All right, now, I'm looking at this field and I'm thinking there is something cool about the ball floating around, and it's getting really, really early on in this video, and you know, sometimes I just want to take it all back and take it back further, and I think I'll go this way. I know I can see that there's a screen. This mirror torch, when you take it backward, it looks like it's a different game. Is it just me or did their costumes change? Are they cutting between games? Are there edits in this? There's no edits in mine. Wait, if I shake it like this, does it edit? No, if I shake it, it might edit. Shake with me. Shake. There's no edit yet. Now shake again. There we go. We've got it to pop. It took about 20 shakes. Jeez. Now, I was going to get this hat to wear above my crisscross outfit with solar time in the blanking field of psychology. Was he throwing that pass for? Because if he got it under the arm of the rickshaw is a good football player, isn't he? I like this part of the game, but are they lined up like the Marx Brothers? No, he's got the string on the ball, but no one cares because he would have won anyway. Just like Harpo would have. Harpo won, didn't he? Tell me that Harpo won. Oh, they're telling me that Harpo won. No, I'm taking this ball down the field, and we're a little worried that like this video too, like kill it out on us, and we'll just have a bunch of short, choppy videos. And short, choppy videos just make us like lazy at what we do because our technological difficulties can't be excused for. No longer will the oppression of filmmaking under the rules of the 5 obstructions be as easy as pie, because you just take your mirror torch and call mom and get weed and everything goes good, man. You know, if you just rely on mom for weed, it breaks my heart. Anyway, there is a field upon us, the field of dreams. All of these people here are playing today, and they will be again in another 1,000 years. This cyclical, phenomenological occurrence called eternal recurrence. And eternal recurrence is where everything repeats every 1,000 years, exactly the way it happened the 1,000 years before. Now, if you look at the Nexus loop on the infinity side of this, that means where does it intersect if it's a loop? Because did it intersect behind us? Well, certainly it had to go behind us. And now we're starting to see that it's all one timeline, though. Because how would you go from beginning to end if the beginning starts over? Doesn't mean it overlaps, does it? Wouldn't that be a double track? I wonder how they laid that infinity a double track. It was because of depth and width, of course. It's quanta. And we have these football players who are dividing scores between the leagues. And if you can look at these digital read meter, oh, they're falling all over the place. Look at that guy. He's like a steed of mighty York, come in from the battle, shattered from lust of the game and his girlfriend and the leeches. I can't tell you who she is, but he's got a hot one tonight. Oh, this guy's got a drill of a hill ahead of him when he gets home. Look at this play he's running. This is good for the family. I like this kind of pleasant thing. Well, commercial, there's babies. They must have done something to make that baby. It was not mine, I swear. I've never seen a baby. No one's ever brought a baby to me. I know it's never brought a baby to me, but she just brought a baby to me. Well, if that's going to be the issue, we're going back in and looking at something. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Would you please insert tape 2. Oh, fuck. Sorry for my cussing, folks, but no, I didn't blow it. YouTube will give me forgiveness. Forgive me, YouTube, for I have sinned, and my sin is saying the F-bomb during a technical difficulty. And if I say F-bombs on the football ground, I'm not allowed to because I'm just stomping a hole in the ground on someone. But if I stomp it, well, we don't really know what a tackle is. It looks like jiu-jitsu. I think he's playing ninja. These guys are out here like Seven Samurai style. And this guy's about to thrash for his way to freedom. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Damn, these guys are fucking going crazy. Alright, Dungeon Master does love football or does not. Check A, does love football, or B, does not. Check, I do not love football, but I'm obsessed with this American football. American football, though, I can't put down, but soccer's one of the things I obsess about, too. Stop telling me about things I like. I'll get obsessed over them, and then I'll create some wizardly veil above them so I don't have to stare upon my unholy, ungrateful self, unworthy of even seeing this game in any spectacle, therefore of, because it's too holy to see in the first place. Now, if he jumps down here and he jackrabbits over him, then he might as well do a flip and throw that down the field. And then that guy's going to acrobat it down. Well, that he survived the throw was because he's a Titan of the new wave, but not a Tennessee Titan unless that guy is. I don't know. Looks like we got a redneck over here on the Denver Broncos. I mean, I'm the redneck guy on the radio in Denver, and I'm telling you that this is a cool highway at 104. We're sitting here in the middle of this game, and last night on PBS we saw a football promo about this guy who was taking his paychecks and going to Disneyland. Well, you're only supposed to ever be able to afford to go there once in your lifetime, no matter who you are. And this guy felt bad because he'd been twice. And the fact that he'd been twice got him sent to Belgium to Executioner Square at Euro Disney, though, where they don't use a real axe. They use butter knives. Because they just leave the butter knives from off the gondola and they just kind of sit there. And I want to see one football player with the balls to say, I'm going to Euro Disney. Because if he does, I'll go with him and we'll have a threesome with his cheerleader girlfriend. I can't do that, but I'll send someone else. I'll send his girlfriend. Yeah, well, I'm in this mood right now to dance down the field and fall over with this man hooking on to me. Oh, would you please believe? If you believe in me, I believe in you. I believe in you. Now, if this guy's jangling, I notice I almost said a bad word and almost ruined it. Oh, I'm getting a note. Oh, my producer said I ruined it already. I've got to stop this and rewind and edit it. Okay, we got that part out. We're back. We edited out the scene that we don't want and it's gone. So, Margaret, this is the scene we do want. But we haven't jumped in front of it ahead of time in a while, but I've got to leave this reel out. I got to reel this out. Who wants to reel this out? Let's reel out. We are now at the buzzer of 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. You may watch your favorite football game as you select it, or stay with the highlights. Stay with the highlights. Fox Sports better cover this, or we're going down in history as the shortest football clip of all time. Because all I can get on Facebook's the 3-hour version of the football movie I'm working on called Dungeon Master Plays Football. Because he doesn't. He just watches it and thinks he knows about it, but you gotta play it to know about it, and you don't play it, so you don't know about it, but you gotta play it to know about it. Don't you agree? Unless you're studying diagramical pentagraphy inside of a pentagrammical chain of hexagonal squares and attach it to 3D loops of magnets. Yes, then you have a football plan. It can work. We can see who distanced me, who comes closer, who comes about. That was quite a dream we had, where that feeling I get is a look in the west and a spirit is crying for Cheez-Its are what I need right now. Commercial in the house. We're blowing shit up, down. Oh shit, dude. That tank blew. That tank blew my phone up. Somebody blew my phone up. That tank blew my phone up. Hang on, no more tank battles. That's for Army users only. That's for those that get required in Army for playing those games and not knowing they're really turned on in another country. But that's the only way I blow up other countries is through a video game, you know? It's safe that way. It all rebuilds afterwards. The computer goes back to normal. But I saw this Civil War game once and I beat it, and the South stayed ravaged for the rest of the game. Even when we were in the 2018s, the South still looks like the North hit it with a Schubert cone. All right, this guy is just kind of pissing me off. No, not the guy on the football field myself, for even being unworthy to watch the Holy Grail of cinema, and we're still gonna unwind watching football. I'm gonna have a beer, and you're gonna stand right here, and if I give you a thumb bump, you'll know that I'm a sunbeam of light on the window tonight. Sorry, this just isn't the right mood to sing that to. And there's music on already, and I'm not matching the music at that point, and I sound pretty awful. And that's like Dungeon Master. I don't know. You're supposed to sound. Why do AD&D peoples make rugged sounds with the Dungeon Master when he's not even Satan? Satan talks more like this. Hey guys, how's it going? What can I do for you? That's Satan. Lucifer's more like, hey guys, what can I do for you? And the devil is like, hey guys, what can I do for you? But God is like, hey guys, screw you guys, I'm going home. That's God to me because that's Cartman. I pray to Cartman sometimes, but when I pray to Cartman, he does double my aplenty and cheesy poofs. And that's what I eat for football games, man. That's my stone story about telling you about my football game. Now, this has enough joints in it to be Broken Blossoms, man. There's joints all over in here. That was a dispensary they hit up at the beginning of Broken Blossoms. You didn't know that. Chinese guy. This is Dungeon Master previous. I'm so shocked. There's Chinese football players, right? So there's this Chinese guy that goes to, Japanese, my bad. He was a white face, black face, Japan face. And, let's just say he found the dispensary and hooked up Jays, and I didn't mind the movie at all, even though it had cat people in it. And it didn't really have cat people. It's okay, back to the game. So, whoa, dude, he just struck a match. And this guy is going to catch the latch between me and now and on the hatch. Oh, dude, that was a cool play. I think your girlfriend's going to like it. Man, football is so overwhelming. I saw like 2 seconds of it, and I already had my Cheez-Its right before my eyes. And the next thing you know, I was on top of a building and back down at the bottom of a building in 30 seconds. It doesn't make any sense. I must have flown. If I did fly, was it with a rocket pack? Because rocket packs totally exist. Because we've all seen Fahrenheit 451 with Francois Truffaut. And it looks like these football players are wearing rocket packs too. They're wearing rocket packs. He's blasting his Fahrenheit 451 play to burn them all in skills. And he burns them down to the ground and takes it down to downtown. All right, here we go. This is an interesting play. We have to buckle into this one. It's the straightforward center snap pass phrase of my youth of not knowing much about football. This is my first time I've ever watched. The diadem is angular to the... I read the book about it for 30 years. I read the Lou Hunter. No, not Lou Hunter. He's great too. He writes screenplays. Lou Holtz, Winning Every Day. It says the challenge of winning every day is knowing the place and time you accept the purposes of all that which belong on the earth to our own philosophy, which works best for ourselves. And what works best for ourselves is football. Because football is what everybody loves most, but let's admit it, football is what works best for ourselves. Even if we're not a player, we're a player. Everybody has their favorite player, and that's your player, and that's you as a player. You role play in a football game and think you're the person. And that's how true modern football works. Only we're only role playing our whole team. See, everybody on the team is being thought of as us, but it's picked by them what cause of short of wheel of action is to take upon the hit of the hike of the pass of the up the middle to a pass or a run. And you think, are you limited to 2 passes or 2 runs? You're limited to infinite fractions of different tackles, of different touch. But I've given too much away about tackles and have gone back to Executioner Square for telling you that I just accidentally said that. Who thinks I'm in trouble for saying what I did this time? I'm raising my own hand because no one else would... Oh, I see one more. I don't think I'll get in trouble for it. The football guy's just called and he's like, Wayne asked you a thing. It's just a joke around and, man, we ain't getting FCC regulations. Yes, but they can't hear you scream that in your helmet. The fact that he was saying, we're coming up close to a small town and it looks like someone took out the circle and put it in the mirror and put it in a lamp because there's something inside me that says I'm still there at the game that I was last night, which is what I'm filming now, actually. This is all from Dungeon Master game footage, and this footage is really interesting, and it's really super good. And we've got to get close to the end because we're coming up at a strange marking point that we made no arrangements with. We've made arrangements with Fox Sports. They're good for you. You eat a lot of them and they make you strong. They make you very strong, Fox Sports.